Wow, Indiana Jones. And not just any Indiana Jones, but the first one. And quite possibly the best one, Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's a great action-adventure film with tons of great fighting scenes. And even though it's an Indiana Jones movie, he uses a gun, which is a signature weapon, the whip. There's also some great car chases in the middle, so you have to stick around to watch them. And Indy just blows off everyone that gets on the road with him. And there's even a horse chase. Yeah, you heard me right, the horse chase. Now, it features a man named Indiana Jones, nicknamed Indy, and his partner, who I don't know the name of, searching inside a temple for a golden idol. Now, of course, this temple explodes with all sorts of booby traps that I can't even describe. Now, his partner tricks him into giving the idol and leaving him to die.
Give me the whip. Adios, senor.
When Indy gets out, of course, the best possible thing happens to Indy's partner. Now, the stereotype boulder, which is known throughout Indiana Jones movie, comes down and tries to crush him. And then he's held captive by a bunch of Indians. He escapes, of course, and then he gets chased by them too. I like how in that scene, it doesn't look like they're too far away from him, but in that one, it looks like they're far away from him. Now when Indy gets on the plane, he escapes from the Indians, of course, and his plane rider, Jacques, who has a pet snake in the plane, finds out that Indy is very afraid of snakes.
There's a big snake in the plane, Jacques!
And then they fly away into the sunset. It's actually pretty. Now, here at this random school, you wouldn't know what's happening. But it turns out that Indiana Jones, instead of being a treasure collector for us all his time, he's actually a teacher. Now, he has a meeting with his fellow teachers and talk about the lost ark. You know, the one in the Bible with Moses carrying it around into the promised land. You know, if you're a Christian or Jewish. And they think that the ark is still there. Now when Indy gets on the plane, that's where the real action starts. But you see some guy looking at him and then looking at his Life magazine. You don't really know who he is until later on, which I'm not going to tell you. Now let's talk about the shoot 'em up scenes. Indy just nails everyone that gets in his way. This is the bar scene early on into the plane scene. He's very creative with trying to kill people. Okay, look at that. You just burn him, and then he gets up. And then, of course. Now, the fighting scenes, those are something you really gotta watch. They're very awesome, and can be great for both Indy and that huge German dude. Looks like the German dude has the upper hand, but actually he does. Now the most creative thing in this movie was his death. During the chase, the Nazis have the Lost Ark, and during which Indy chases them down on a horse, which is so badass. Now, there are some fatal flaws in this movie. No, I am not kidding you. There are. Like the fact that Indy and his companion get captured so much. It gets repetitive after a while, and just downright used. And there's also some boring parts, like when they're at the school scene. I calculate it, and it takes about 13 minutes for this whole thing to get off and go on to the plane scene. Also, the beginning is very, very waiting for something to happen. This takes about another 7 or 8 minutes to watch through, but it's worth it. Now, there's a scene where Indy whips a gun out of a guy's hand, but that's pretty much about it. Now, the best thing about it is that he's not just killing any random group of people, he's killing Nazis. And if you gotta learn anything about me, it's that I really hate Nazis. They get under my skin. I did want to go see Inglourious Basterds. Yes, I did, but it was rated R. So, when it comes to this movie, I give it 6 out of 5, 2 thumbs up. Now go see it before I hurt you.